missed you guys so much. So I'm going to start off this look with doing my brows, and I actually learned a new technique from watching Jackie Aina, better known as Makeup Game on Point's videos, and she has this new technique that she came up with using a color corrector to actually kind of like tweak your brows without actually getting a wax. And I am actually using the MAC Prep Plus Prime primer in the shade Pink Luster, and what it does is actually just corrects your dark areas pretty much. And you know how your eyebrows grow out and you maybe just don't have time to get them groomed, or maybe you just don't have the funds right now, or maybe something is going on and you just really don't have the time. So whether you're getting them waxed, plucked, threaded, whatever you do, in the meantime, while your eyebrows are growing out or while they are really lightly growing out, this step will save your life or save you some time on getting those eyebrows done. When I say when I'm done with this, you guys are going to think that I just got my eyebrows waxed, because it literally hides those hairs that are coming in and just looks really, really flawless and freshly waxed or plucked or threaded, whatever method you choose. So now once you get your prep and prime or whatever you use to do this step, just go ahead and blend it out. You can use a sponge, a brush, whatever you choose. I chose to use my fingers because it kind of blended out, well, it did blend out really seamlessly and flawless. And as you can see, it looks like I just went and got my eyebrows waxed. Now, you can leave your brows like this, or you can go ahead and fill them in a little bit more, and I am. So now I am going to go in with my Anastasia Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Ebony with an angled brush, and I'm just going to fill in those areas that I think I need to fill in. You can leave your eyebrows natural if you want, but I like my eyebrows to be a little bit more precise and a little bit more fuller sometimes. So I am going to fill them in, as I stated a few minutes ago, and just fill them into your desired shape. You don't have to shape your eyebrows the way that I'm shaping mine, because this is the way that I like my brows. You fill yours in the way that you like your brows, but always use light feathery strokes when you're doing your brows, because you don't want them to be too heavy or too dark, and you want to be able to blend out the product very, very well with the brush. As you can see, this eye is fully done and the other one is not. It just looks more put together. So I'm just going to go ahead and speed through me doing my other eyebrow, because obviously you just see me do the first one, so you don't need to really watch me do the second one. Now just take your brush and just brush through your eyebrows just to blend out some of the color and just to make everything look concealer. But if you feel like you need it, you can go ahead and, like I feel like I need it to clean up this little area right here, and at the top I want it to be a little bit more crisp. So I'm just going to take my NYX concealer in the shade Nutmeg, and I'm just going to carve out my brows a little bit more, because I just really like my eyebrows to look really, really sharp and just really like done, like eyebrows on fleek, I should say, even though I hate using that word. But at this moment, my eyebrows were on fleek, understand me? So you can totally skip that step if you don't want to have your eyebrows as sharp as mine are. You can just leave it as is. So now I'm going to go into my eyes, and I am using my favorite eyeshadow primer, and that is the Urban Decay Eating Primer Potion. I love this primer. I finally got the full size tubes, and I actually purchased 2 because they were having a sale, so I'm so excited about that. And now I'm going to prepare my face, and I am using the Too Faced Poreless Perfecting Primer, and I absolutely love this primer. It really leaves your skin really nice and soft, and it really does get rid of those pores. So now I'm moving on to my eyes, and I'm using my favorite shade to transition with, and that is Cocoa Bear by MakeupGeek. I absolutely love this shade. It's my favorite transitioning shade. And the brush I am using is a Sigma E40 blending brush. And now for my crease color, I am using, what color is that? It is also a MakeupGeek eyeshadow. That is Creme Brûlée that I'm using in my crease. And the reason why I went a little lighter in my crease is because I'm just trying a new little application. And now I'm just using my Sephora tapered blending brush just to blend that out a little bit more. As you can see, I'm going into my Urban Decay Electric palette, and now I'm going in with my eye shading brush from Sigma, and that is the E55. And I am just packing on that green shade out of the Urban Decay Electric palette, and that color is actually Thrash. And I'm just packing that color on. And when I first applied the color, I did not apply it wet. I applied it dry. But later on, I am going to apply it wet, just so that the color can pop a little bit more. And as you can see, I'm packing and not swiping. If you want a lot of color payoff, you would pack instead of swipe, because when you swipe, you're kind of removing color and not adding. So make sure you pack and not swipe. And now I'm just blending out those colors into my crease. I actually think I took a dark brown shade here of some color. I don't remember what shade that is, but it's most likely Embark by MAC. And now from out of the Urban Decay Electric palette, I'm taking that greenish shade, and that color is Fringe, and I am actually placing that also in my crease and along my outer V as well. And I'm still using the Sephora tapered blending brush. So for eyeliner, I'm going to be using my favorite Inglot gel liner number 77, and I am also using the CoverGirl Clump Crusher mascara to prep my lashes for falsies. So my all-time favorite foundation at the moment and primer at the moment is the Mercier Illuminating Primer and the Mercier Smooth Finish Flawless Fluid Foundation. And I have the foundation primer in the shade Radiance Bronze, and in the foundation I am the shade Espresso. And I really love this foundation and primer because it is really weightless, and it really goes on flawlessly and very smooth. Makes you look a little airbrushed, and it wears all day. The longevity is really nice. This foundation is really nice. I am going to have a full review video on this foundation and primer for you guys. So now I'm going in with the LA Girl Pro Concealer in the shade Espresso, I believe. Yes, that is Espresso, and I'm blending that out with one of my BH Cosmetics brushes that came in the what set was that? I can't remember, but it's the BH Cosmetic brush set, and I'm just using that tapered brush to blend in that highlight. This brush totally reminds me of my Sigma tapered kabuki brush, the F86. The only thing is more synthetic than anything, but it really does blend out well. Now I'm just doing a little bit of a highlight for my contour to pop out a little more. Now I'm just blending out those edges so that there won't be any harsh lines and it doesn't look like I'm wearing a mask on half of my face and then something happened in the middle and then I put on another piece of a mask. I want everything to look blended and flawlessly put together. That is the most important step when applying your makeup, ladies, is to blend, blend, blend. So now I'm setting all of those places that I highlighted and I'm using my CoverGirl translucent powder in the shade medium. I absolutely love this translucent powder. It is my favorite powder and I think it's the only translucent powder that I own. No, I lie. I have about 2 or 3 other translucent powders, but this one is my favorite because it really does the job. It highlights me how I need to be highlighted and it just doesn't sit on my face and make my face look crazy light or crazy. Like, it just does what it's supposed to do. That's why I love it. And I'm using a sponge to apply this stuff. You can use a brush if you want, but I just decided to use a sponge for this because I kind of wanted my translucent powder to bake on my face so that every place that I highlight can be glowing. And of course, your makeup isn't done if you don't take a selfie. So moving on to my bottom lash line, I am going back into that Urban Decay electric palette and I'm going to take that electric blue color and that is the color Chaos, and I'm just taking a pencil brush, and this is just a brush that I got from my local beauty supply store. I think it's a Decay flat eyeliner brush, and that's what I'm using to apply my lower lash line colors. And I'm also going to take the light blue color, and that color is in the name Gonzo, and I'm just applying that to my inner tear duct just to give me a little pop of color in that inner tear duct. And now that your translucent powder has been done baking and baking and baking, go ahead and take a fluffy brush and just swipe that excess away so that you can reveal the flawlessness that you're about to see. Now I'm just going to go ahead and contour a little bit using a fan brush. No, that's not a fan brush. I can't recall what brush that is I'm using right now, but I'm just going to be setting my face, and most likely I am using my Midnight Ebony powder to set those areas of my face that I haven't set yet. Now I'm just taking a bigger, fluffier brush to set everything else and applying my blush. I'm using MAC Fever, which is my favorite blush. This is actually the only blush that I own from MAC. I need to step my blush game up, guys. If you guys have any suggestions on blush, leave them down in the comments below. I would love to check them out. And for my highlight, I am going to be using the MAC Golden Deposit. I love this highlight. It is just amazing. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's just a beautiful, beautiful highlight. I'm just using a fan brush for this step. Now I'm just going to line my lips with a brown lip pencil of your choice. I am using the NYX brown pencil. I believe that is Espresso or some dark brown shade. Every girl has this problem when she's done with her makeup. What lipstick am I going to wear? So I chose my MAC Myth lipstick. I love this lipstick. It is really, really pretty, especially for dark skinned girls, because it's hard for a dark skinned girl to find a pretty nude shade. And I'm going to set my face with my Urban Decay All Nighter Spray. This spray is awesome. I love this spray. It's really, really nice and refreshing. Gives you that dewy finish. And we are all done. You can add lip gloss to this step if you want to, or you can leave your lips as is. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial as much as I enjoyed filming it for you. I love you guys, and I will see you in the next video. And of course, I had to drop my goddamn palette.